Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are back on our lessons. The lessons about knowing the truth that will set us free, most especially the black people of this globe. You know, we have already spoken about a lot of things, and now we still continue about the names of the people of Israel, because it is through the names and the language that will make us know the exact people who were the Israelites. Some of the names have already been mentioned, and you see, when you check the language of the people that was called the Hebrew language, it happens to be this very language that we speak in Ghana called Twi. You see, so from there we get to know that, okay, if Twi is the original Hebrew language, then many words that has been interpreted or translated by the white people and telling us the meaning, like Emmanuel, Ebenezer, and then so on, they are not the correct pronunciation of the word, and the meanings they give are not the exact meanings. Because the lady that had that prophecy that she is going to have a baby, of which she never believed, the man that spoke to her that very time, after some days, after some years, he came back to meet the lady, and he saw that the lady was pregnant. And all he said was, "Amma, didn't I tell you that you are going to have a baby?" Then Amma, being so surprised that she has met that man who prophesied about her some years back again in her pregnancy, was just unspeakable, because she couldn't even speak. It took her by surprise, so she couldn't even say a word. And the man said to her, "Amma, answer me. Didn't I say you're going to have a baby, of which you never believed me? Is that not a pregnancy that you are holding now? You're going to have a baby boy." Then Amma was just standing. So the man was asking Amma, "Didn't I say it?" In the Hebrew language, he said, "Yimano, answer me if I didn't say it. Yimano." You see, in the Hebrew language, they say, "Asama mekayeno, enyano na abami." So Amma was standing quietly, and she cannot even say a word. So the man said to her, "Yimano," that means answer me. And then Yimano has become a name that they say is called Emmanuel. If anybody is challenging me on this very matter, I have no problem. We are learning. We are only trying to search for the truth. You can show me where a language called Emmanuel means God is with us. Let me go and ask the people who speak that language, that is it true that you have a word in your language that when you say Emmanuel, it means God is with us? If you can't prove me by that language, then just keep quiet and listen to me. Then they say, another word, say Ebenezer. This is where God has kept us, or something of that nature. But Ebenezer is another language. It says he can do it. He can do it, or God can repair the one that has destroyed. So in the another language of the Israelites, which is the Ga language, they say Ebanye sa, Ebanye esa. He can repair, or he can do it. So it is not Ebenezer. It is not a name. Why are people following this thing and saying, even I saw some people calling themselves Oni, simply because they don't understand what Oni means. Oni simply means the mother, and Osi means the father. So it is not a name, but they have made all these names for you to follow. Please, those who say Ebenezer means this is where God has kept us, or this is where we have reached, or something of that nature, please ask them to show you where the language is. Because don't let anybody deceive you that those people are extinct. We are still alive. They wish we are extinct but we are still alive, speaking the old dialect. Even the first language that was spoken by man on this planet is still being spoken, as I've already said. So don't sit down and let somebody deceive that, oh, the language has changed, the language has done this. We are still alive. If you come to me in Ghana, I will show you the language that your great-grandfather, whom you people call Abraham, who is originally called Bram, Y-A-W, is attached to it, Bram, B-R-A-M. In the beginning, they deliberately put A at the beginning to make it Abram. Then they saw that Abram is still close to Bram, so they have to change it and make it Abraham, whereby you cannot even trace. You cannot trace the ancestral name in any of the tribes under the sun. But I'm telling you the fact that the original name was Bram. And then all those ones they say Emmanuel, Ebenezer, they are not names, please. They are just statements. If you argue with me, please don't just argue. That is my point. I've shown you where the language is, and I can prove beyond reasonable doubt. Please, I am very serious, because we've been in this bondage for many thousands of years, and it is enough. That is why the one who called me in a dream told me that, yes, go and tell your people, they are the original. And even Queen Elizabeth will bear the truth with me, because once they put what you people call the Star of David on our currency in 1937 or 1936, they put this logo, the logo that the current Jewish people have in their flag. They identified us with that logo on our money, because I've said it already. British colonized many people in many countries in Africa. Why didn't they give all of them that money? They gave that money simply because they knew where the Israelites settled. Even though some of our brothers in Burkina Faso and then in Mali, but since Mali and Burkina Faso were left colonized by British, they cannot give them that currency. But it's colonized the West Africa where the people settled down. The only colonized nation that the people settled are Ghana and Nigeria. That is why they identified us with this kind of logo. And in fact, the logo people are saying the Star of David, the Shield of David. It is neither here nor there. The fact is that it is the Buddha pyramid. That sign you see is the Buddha pyramid. If you just open it like this and join it together, you will see that it will form the pyramid. So it is just the Buddha pyramid. And why that Buddha pyramid followed the Israelites is because these same people were pharaohs in Egypt. They were not slaves. They were the original pharaohs in Egypt. You see, it confirms, because even the pyramid, the one who built the pyramid, call it Eni, and Eni means I. Which of the languages under the sun have this word that means exactly the same? You see, there is none. And therefore, this particular science can even lead you to the original people. The people who built the pyramid, the pharaoh who built it is called Pharaoh Ekufu. Please, I don't want anybody to challenge me without proof. Some people are saying Africa, it was in the beginning called Afurika or something like that. Which language is Africa? Let's go and find out. But I'm saying the original word was African, the one that came first. African, and it is Ghana's tree language now that we have been speaking for centuries since creation. You see, so please, let us keep on with our studies. Now I've given the clue. The language is tree. That is the Hebrew language. The first language that was spoken is Bebe, that we call the Ewe language. So now if you're a researcher and you want to find out the truth, you can come to Ghana and learn these languages so that when you see it, you can even correct it in order to reach the goal that you are looking for. Thank you very much. We will continue the next time.